I'm a little nervous tonight. I want things to be right. Nice hat. Pulled down over your face. It's a very important night. Be busy. Do something. Come on, dummy. Come on. Now, it's time. Live and in living color. The greatest world's heavyweight champion in the history of this great sport. And it's my pleasure to introduce...
It's Sunday night, and the week's been rough. Maybe you didn't catch up on all your wrestling stuff. Welcome to a show you can trust, with Nathan Has Skill Pumps and Giandra LaBeouf. Illuminerdi Wrestling Order, keeping up with everything wrestling, every week, kinda sorta. If you missed it, we got you, we might have missed it too. So let's talk through the stuff we did get to. Down under like a didgeridoo, but aim at the top spot. Power Rangers show, we looking at you. It's all the same Illuminerdi crew, but our show is COVID sick. Y'all, seasonal flu. We've been through a producer or two. Now Shay's riding with us and he's stuck like glue. We all are rated with curse words, weed, liquor, and brew. But we ask Joe for forgiveness, not permission. I thought that you knew. Hey, is this gonna get me in trouble, man?
And we're live.
Yeah! You get a new year, and you get a new year, and you get a new year. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back. It's 2022, and it's time to talk some wrestling. It's Sunday. I know these days have felt like a blur. You don't know what the hell day it is. You probably ate too much, drank too much, smoked too much, all the above, but it is Sunday, and we got some shit to talk about. But let me bring in the guys. Big Nate Pumpington, of course, from the land back east. Of the land of Mountain Dew.
We have found out,
Tennessee original.
Yeah, we have found out that Mountain Dew is from the Tennessee mountains, apparently. The Smokies.
The Smokies.
Yeah.
I want someone to stand on a hillside like this with the Mountain Dew, like right below. What's up, Nate? How are you? How was your holidays?
I'm good. It was good. Well, just real quick, because I'll lose this thought. Do you think they only put the Tennessee logo on the bottles that you get?
I would assume.
Because I don't think I've ever seen a Tennessee, the Tennessee original on a Mountain Dew. Not that I'm shopping for Mountain Dew, but
You're not out there clocking Mountain Dew's marketing?
No,
Man, missing out.
It was good. The
last Mountain Dew I had.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan. My New Year's was good. I kind of kept it low key. We went out to dinner, me and the lady, and another friend of mine and his wife, and we came back to the house afterwards. I had a couple people over and rang in the new year. Got way too drunk on red wine, and then started mixing that with champagne, and then started mixing that with whiskey, and then ate some mushrooms, and then next thing you know, I was not feeling that great.
I wonder why.
Yeah. I don't know what it could be.
Pumpington, how about you? How did you bring in the new year, sir?
Oh, I was just hanging out by myself. The missus was working, and then she went to a friend's house. So, me and Minecraft, we rang in 2022 because I'm an adult. But it is the new year, so we get to officially start the Session Moth calendar.
Oh, Session Moth Martinez.
Gotta get my shit in. Maybe this year she'll notice me.
We're gonna
Boy,
get
the
her
image quality on this is not fantastic.
You can't run down her merch.
Hey, I fucking buy her merch. I can say what I want. I'm a customer. But anyway.
Well, shout out to everybody who's listening in. Help Pumps get on her radar. So you could all tweet her right now and at the Illuminerdi. And no, hell no. Add her on Twitter or on Instagram so that you can at Pumps too. So we can all, you can tell her friends to get with his friends and we can all be friends.
Mm-hmm. Shit, we can do it every weekend. Sunday nights.
Is that all right with you?
Yes.
Bars.
Yes.
How was your New Year, Jay? What did you do?
Jay was in here kicking back. It was a rather tough. Jay's an old lady now and was trying to go to bed at like 10:35. But I was like, wait, no, I should actually stay up for the new year, I suppose, and see how the hood is going to set it off, and set it off they did. Mm-hmm. But of course, I stayed home, me and my little child that is almost taller than me now. So.
And what did the hood do right by it? Were they loud or were they keep it chill?
You know, the hood went off, but in I will say they didn't go off like a third world country for the whole night. We got like a little
Not like
spurt
4th of
of
July.
about 30,
Not like
right.
4th
It
of
was
July, right?
we got like about 30 minutes and then they shut it off. I was like, see, we can handle this. Give us 30 minutes of boom, 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 and then
Yeah.
bring it down. Bring it down. That's the old lady and me talking, but it was real cool. And so all of you in the chat, let us know what you did to bring in the new year. We are back with you and happy to be back and looking forward to a year full of new things, new opportunities for the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order. If you're watching last week's show and you heard us have our weird rant about buying a domain name called Exposed Turnbuckle, we did buy that shit. I have created a sketch. We are looking for a graphic artist that is within our price range, and those shirts are going to come soon. And any other subsequent shirts that we have in the future, you'll be able to find them on exposedturnbuckle.com in 2022, because we at the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order, we got to take shit into our own hands.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to just do it.
We gonna do it indeed. Do it indeed. So, gentlemen, we had some decent wrestling last week. We have some shit to talk about this week. So, shall we begin with AEW?
Let's
do it. I watched it, y'all. I saw this week.
I like it. I like it.
Pumps, why don't you kick it off? What do you think?
Yeah.
Pumps, AEW Dynamite or AEW Rampage this week?
Which one, Rampage or Dynamite? I watched them both for once.
Let's start with Rampage.
Yeah.
Okay. You got the results, Nate?
I got the results. I got the results right here.
The first match was Darby and not Max Caster, but the other one.
Anthony Bowens.
Anthony Bowens, yes. I love the Acclaimed. I will preach the Acclaimed as long as people will listen. I love them.
They're wrestlers.
Nate is not a fan. Nate's just jealous because one of them's on TV rapping and he's not.
That's true. I know, right? I know. Come on.
I'm just kidding.
I expect that from the Power Rangers show, Pumps, not from this show.
Well, you've both been rapping on YouTube the same amount, so it's okay.
Yeah, so we had Darby Allin with Sting versus the Acclaimed. Match was okay, in my opinion.
It wasn't great, but I mean, it's what it needed to be.
Yeah, it was a TV match.
Good little showcase for the Acclaimed.
Sure. After the match, El Idio, our boy, yes, Charlotte's husband or fiance or maybe boyfriend, I don't know, depends on what you read. He came out, so I expect we're gonna have a Darby Allin El Idio feud, right?
Yeah, maybe they'll light each other on fire successfully.
Wow.
Well, he did it with Cody.
Yeah, I know. It's funny too because this is the first time we've seen him since the Cody fire table incident.
I think so.
So they kept him off TV for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, maybe a month.
No, it's pretty good. And so now he won that match, right? He beat Cody.
Yes? Question mark?
Yeah, I think he did. So,
I think he did too.
I don't know. It's just interesting to me.
Let's say he did.
It's just interesting to me that they do that whole deal and then, oh, that's it. Fuck it. I'm just on to the next guy. Like, we did this whole flaming. Like I lit this guy on fire. And now he's good. He's just.
Whereas after Blood and Guts, the War Games match that's usually the blow off, they still had 6 more weeks of programs.
Right.
Sure.
All right. So we got that. Next, we had a match in AEW. That might be the first AEW match that all of us watched on the right day, maybe.
Yes.
Within 24 hours of each other, I guess. Which was a street fight with Anna Jay, Ty Conti.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
He's Brazilian. I don't speak the Portuguese language, so I don't know how you pronounce it.
Penelope Ford.
Obrigado to our listeners.
As a language, Portuguese befuddles me. So
Penelope Ford. It's all Spanish to me. Penelope Ford and the Bunny. And oh boy, did these girls go to work.
Wait, you watched the women's match?
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I would have fast forwarded this had Jay not said, "Y'all gotta watch the women's street fight on AEW this week." The wowzers, these girls went in
Ham.
unnecessarily in.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it put them on the map, though.
Now, all right. Let's talk about the match, and then I'll talk about a couple of the things that I thought about it.
Okay.
I have not been following this feud, but I guess is this some sort of blood feud? Pumps. These women apparently hate each other.
It's been an ongoing program. Yes.
Okay. Are we talking months? Are we talking?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, this had started all the way back when.
So was this a blow off?
I mean, I would hope so, given the outcome. But I mean, this had started all the way back when Anna Jay was still out with her knee injury or shoulder.
Okay.
No, she had a shoulder. She had a shoulder injury. So I mean, this was a while in the making, I guess. So,
well, boy, did they go in.
We
had some table spots. We had tables not breaking. We had
Penelope Ford
landing on people's faces.
She double kneed Tay Conti to the jaw.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah. We had.
I thought she was going coffin drop, and nope.
No, she did a moonsault, and it hurt. We had two girls get bloody. We had two girls blade. The bunny was bleeding profusely.
She hit a Dustin Rhodes.
Yes. Now, I could have sworn. Now, listen, I didn't rewind it. This is just what I thought when I was watching. When they lifted up the apron at one point to grab something, I thought, the bottle. I thought that I saw on the ground there was blood, right?
She had already got juice before they went down for the bottle spot.
Okay, because I didn't know if that was her or if that was laid there so she could wipe her head with it. Like if it was like prop. But that was already her being cut. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she had already gotten juice when
right.
Penelope went under the ring to get the bottle.
Right, because there was already a huge puddle of blood right there by the bottle is so nobody believes that's real. The bottle is like the crowbar or the baseball bat, dude. It's like nobody thinks you're really smashing a beer bottle over this chick's head. But it was, it was what it was. But we had thumbtacks. We had
wow.
Yeah, we had the one where she wrapped her arm in barbed wire and was choking her out with it. It was
barbed wire. That was the one more so than the bottle that I was like, all right.
Right. Jay, this was your first AEW match in a while that you watched live. What did you think?
Okay, let me start by saying this. Nate, do you see this hater pumps? Now, any other time we be too geeked about WWE, and then he be talking about us bad. But this week we came over to his side of the street. And this week is it's cool. It's good, I guess. They did it, but Mick Foley did it before.
I never said
it. I mean, that's
I'm like, see, there's no pleasing Pumpington. Yeah. Yo, okay, first of all, the blood. I think that homegirl who came off of the ring onto the table, did she land on her head with her knee? It looked like her knee fucked her up. And all I saw was like, and it was just like, I was in here and I told my kid, I'm going to watch AEW this week so I can be informed. And let me just see what they got cracking over there. And off the chain. These ladies were off the chain. It was exciting. They kept going. And just the amount of blood that homegirl lost, I was like, wow, you still going. You still going. That's a lot of blood in this ring. She almost looked a little lightheaded after the knee cracked her in the head, because getting back in the ring, she was looking a little like, oh shit, we still in a match. But I loved it. I mean, they got me. Shout out to Tay and Penelope and the Buddy and Anna. I'm gonna watch y'all from now on. I'm gonna stop fronting. I'm gonna stop fronting, and I'm gonna watch Rampage from now on. I loved it. It was very athletic. That's what I liked.
Yes. Pumps.
It was great. I had an issue with the barbed wire just because, like, the bottle, nobody believes it, but I didn't.
Now, are any of these girls this good?
We got a weird chat, but
I love that.
Oh, is it Lunchbox Basehead?
I think so. It's group sex box lunch.
Ticket locker group food.
Hey, Ticket Locker group food. Are you related to Lunchbox SquarePants?
Yes. Ticket locker group food.
Yes.
God damn it. Whoever this guy is, I hope he shows up every person. Guy, girl, I don't know.
It's
blood, it's wet. That sounds like a different show.
Yep.
That's for 30 after dark. But continue, Pumpington.
I would say Penelope is probably the best one out of the bunch. I've been down on the bunny, but if she keeps doing hardcore type stuff like this, then she might have found her niche.
Mm-hmm.
Anna Jay's so green, but this is the type of match you can hide that in because it's more of a spot and sell fest than technical wrestling. Tay Conti, up and down. She's been in WWE developmental, and then she just kind of left because she didn't like it, which probably the best decision she ever made. But I don't know. I would say Penelope is the best one out of the group.
Yeah, she impressed me.
The bunny has the most experience.
Okay, but Penelope Ford, when she came in, she was throwing kicks, and she was, I don't know, she came.
Well, she impressed you with the splits to start off.
Listen, Penelope Ford,
Spider-Man,
attractive lady, Pumps, but I'm not going to have you turn this show into that kind of smut.
I'm sorry to try and drag this show into the
muddy mutt.
I apologize.
Muddy mutt.
So my question about this match is now, what's her name? Dr. Britt Baker.
Mm-hmm.
D-M-D.
Right? She got super popular after she bled to the point where they're making an action figure about it. Right? It was very Becky Lynch-esque, correct? These are the first girls to bleed since?
No.
No?
Britt did it twice. She got busted hard way in the nose.
Right.
That's what sort of put the rocket on her. Then she bladed against...
in that match that we liked from 2021.
Thunder Rosa?
Yes, Thunder Rosa. Yes, uh-huh.
Yes. So she was the first on AEW to actually... first woman on AEW to blade.
Right.
And yes, these would be the first ones since.
So, Pumps, tell me, do you like any of these women? Your answer was kind of tricky because Nate asked you if they were really this good, and you said someone was the most experienced. Do you actually like any of these wrestlers?
Penelope Ford is the best out of the bunch. I think she has the most to offer. The Bunnies matches are touch and go, and the same with the other two, Tay Conti and Anna Jay. They have potential, but that's the problem we've always had with AEW's women's division. All the people that have potential need more time, and the only time they're going to get is on television. So you're going to get some stinkers. But I don't dislike... I mean, none of them have brandy heat, but, you know.
But now that there's multiple chicks willing to blade or whatever, do these kind of matches, do you think that diminishes Britt Baker's badassness at the top of the women's division, I guess is what I'm asking.
Good question.
If they do it all the time, if they don't save it for something special, then yes. As of right now, as like a attraction kind of thing, I think it's okay. But if we're having this conversation again in 3 weeks, it'll be the law of diminishing returns.
Right. But then you can but then you can flip and say that, oh, well, fucking no one gives a shit if multiple guys bleed in a match. correct. And I'm not saying
Agreed.
that's fair, but it's just happened forever, so it's nobody looks at it like that. Now it's like, oh shit, like some chicks got color. That's a big deal. But now if they all start doing it in, like you said, like within soon, closest of each other, then it's going to lose its luster.
I mean, we all know that this has been a thing on the indies. Candice LeRae famously did it in her tag team with the hairy rapist. Chelsea Green's been doing it a lot on the indies. There's girls matches in GCW. So yes, this is kind of the hot indie thing, but yeah, on mainstream TV, this is new, and I think it needs to stay special to keep the appeal.
Gotcha. All right.
So how do you think how do you think that AEW best capitalizes on this? Because we've talked a lot about how their women's division is even bleaker in some regards than WWE.
Yeah.
So what do they need to do, Pumps? In a platform that is more focused on pure wrestling than, say, storytelling.
Keep these four far, far, far away from each other, because you have this return match or whatever as a special attraction down the road if you need something in an emergency. Highlight Penelope Ford, feed her to some of the YouTube crowd, some of the AEW Dark girls, feed her some of those girls, but do it on TV. Give her some quick wins, and Tay Conti and Anna Jay, I guess the same thing. It's tough because if they do stumble, then you're right back to, that was just, they just had it for that one night,
Right. Because right.
So you got to book them. You got to book them against somebody that's a hell of a hand, which they don't have many of.
Right.
Farina Deed and Thunder Rosa, they're all kind of busy at the moment. Ruby Soho is busy, so I don't know.
This is your moment. I'm gonna see if I can sneak that in. I got to talk to Cody Rhodes on Tuesday. I'm gonna see if I can sneak a question in about that, because I'm talking about that game show, Go Big Show.
We love that show in the Pumps household.
Really? Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit you up and see if you have any questions for Cody Rhodes, and I'll ask him this week. Okay.
Next we had Cody Rhodes. Speaking of Cody Rhodes, that was a good
segue.
Segue, Jay. We had Cody Rhodes versus All Ego Ethan Page for the TNT Championship and last AEW match of 2021. They said that about 14 times in the last 5 minutes of the fucking match.
Wait, did you fast forward through Taz's breakdown of your new favorite wrestler?
Yeah, it was stupid.
Okay.
Did you see it? Did you like it?
I mean, I figured you'd put Hook over. He's your rookie of the year.
I like the guy, but if the segment's dumb, the segment's dumb. I don't know.
Also, are we all doing hoods up? Did I not?
We're all doing hoods up.
Golly, you left me here like a stiff prick at the wedding.
It's the hoodie episode.
Do you tend to have stiff pricks at weddings?
Depends on who's getting married.
It depends on where you are.
Shit.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was his dad fucking saying what the moves were, which he already did during the match. It didn't really make a lot of sense. It was dumb.
Why do you hate Hook, Nate?
I love Hook. Hook is my 2022 Rookie of the Year. It's my Hookie of the Year.
Oh.
Well played, Nate. Well played.
It's fair.
So we had Cody Rhodes and Ethan Page. Match was okay. I liked Cody's shirt. It has 3 boxes, and it says heel, babyface, and then another said winner, right?
Correct.
And then his logo was in
Available
it or whatever.
on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Yeah, so he's obviously playing into the fact that nobody likes him, and so he's doing that
Knows
job.
Exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. I don't know. Was it bad? It was a good 15-minute match. I mean,
I just want so much better for Ethan Page than to be stuck with Dan Lambert and all this.
Ethan Page reminds me of Austin Theory. They're the same guy.
Ethan Page has never had sexual abuse allegations leveled against him.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah.
Sorry. Speaking
Fair
out was
enough.
a thing.
Fair enough.
Jay said, "Oh, okay."
I'm sorry. I can't divorce the two. I
I'm
can't.
not mad at you, Pump. Talk your shit.
Yeah, Pumps. Listen,
This is a safe space.
if it wasn't for you, Jay and I would only know about 50% of wrestling sexual
Hell
abuse.
yeah. I was like, God damn. Who don't got a sexual allegation at this point?
Yeah, exactly.
These women no, let me not say that.
The Tennessee original Mountain Dew.
I was about to say something wildly inappropriate, but let me right. It's I blame the Cutwater tequila margarita.
Indeed.
So yeah, they had a decent match. I think I like Cody's finishing sequence where he does like 3 fucking crossroads, which is kind of like the reverse fucking honky tonk man move, right? And then he does, and his new finishers is to Tiger Driver 98. That's what he I fucking called that shit, didn't I? Like a month ago.
Facts.
Yeah. So now
It's because he gets to do the pedigree setup.
Right. And then he flips it into a fucking, and then he gets to do 2 things: a pedigree setup and then a pile driver move, which they can't do in the WWE either.
Also true.
The
right.
pile driver.
So that was cool. Wednesday on Dynamite, we had the Lucha Bros and the Jurassic Express and Christian Cage face off against FTR, Matt Hardy, and Private Party.
Cluster fudge.
Boy, it wasn't good.
That's too many goddamn people. First of all, I'm tired of these big, these matches with just too many people in the ring.
Way too many people. Wasn't great.
No,
don't really have a lot to say about that one. Then we had 2.0 and Daniel Garcia versus Eddie Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. Was okay. Wanted it to be a little bit better than it was. Pumps, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like 2.0. Nate's demolition ripoff, as he likes to call them. Oh, Nasty Boys. Sorry.
They're frat house versions of the Nasty Boys.
Yes. Yeah. Hooray! Jericho's back. Meh.
Oh wow! Look at you.
I mean, I love Chris Jericho like up until like 2017, 18. Yeah. But
I mean, they all can't be Will Ospreay.
That's true.
I mean,
That's true. That's true.
That's a good one.
The gospel.
Okay. Who won this one?
The 2.0.
Yes, 2.0. Okay. So you grab the tights, roll up for the win.
Yes.
The old sneaky tights roll up.
Yes.
The old tights.
Then we had MJF backstage with Wardlow. They're doing their deal where they keep punking out Wardlow. Wardlow comes out, does another squash match. Anything here? Anyone?
I liked that the guy tried to do the Ellsworth. He was like,
"Oh right." I was half in and out of this one.
Yeah.
Then we had
Ellsworth also speaking out allegations.
We had a couple promos in the back. The Bucks, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly are still doing their thing. Dan Lambert was doing his thing. We had Jade Cargill versus Thunder Rosa. What?
You're gonna fast forward past the Brandy promo?
Oh, that hasn't happened yet.
Oh, well, you said Dan Lambert.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Sorry. Pumps. I didn't watch it. I fast forwarded. All I saw was
spit my drink out.
All I saw was clips of Brandy saying something. You're a black something, and I'm a black bitch. You're a black belt, and I'm a black bitch.
Yeah.
I know you saw the clips of that, Jay.
I did. My sister. I mean, I gratuity. Well, bitch is not my favorite cuss. I'm more of a fuck kind of a person.
Sure.
But I'm just like my queen, my sister, my good sister, my fellow ice skating sister. That was the best we could come up with.
What did she do after that, Pumps?
What do
Was
you mean?
that like after
Oh,
she
she started she took her shoes and earrings
Right.
off like she was
Mhm.
going to legitimately fight Dan Lambert. And then Dustin came out and Scorpio Sky hit him in the back of the head with a shitty forearm.
So do you think we get a Rhodes family trios match where they allow Brandy and Dan Lambert to mix it up?
It's possible.
We got,
I think we'll see
Scorpio
it.
Sky and Dan Lambert versus Brandy and Dustin.
Unfortunately, I think we'll get there, but I think Dustin has to run the gambit for Brandy first. Like, if you can beat Scorpio and Ethan, then I'll get in the ring with you or something.
Right.
Or they'll do the thing of they'll do a shark. There you go. Tony Khan
Shark
loves
cage.
shark cage above the ring. Dan Lambert in the shark cage. There you go. You heard it here first. There you go.
Now, see, if Brandy wanted to really be a provocateur, what she could have said was, "This ain't Black History Month, bitch," and then hit him with a stunner. They hire me.
We taking January. We taking January and February. What?
Boom. Hit him with a stunner. Oh my God. We ain't waiting for February.
Yeah,
bitch.
we don't wait for February around here.
Exactly.
This is Daly's place.
Every day is Black History, bitch. Boom.
Pumps, how many sodas you got back there, bud?
Just the cherry vanilla Coke
and
the Tennessee Original Mountain Dew.
Just in case you're tuning in, Pumps hijacked a Pepsi product truck on his way to work today. So he is now sponsored by all the products that he stole from the back of that truck.
I like it.
Fun fact, Pepsi gives me the shits. Specifically Pepsi, like all those really dark colas, Pepsi, Royal Crown, Moxie, like corn through a goose.
Yep.
Also, Nate, my mother texted me, wanted to let you know the Packers won.
Oh, yes, I know. I have that on a side screen over here.
I
appreciate
figured,
that.
but you know, she just wanted to make sure she got her shit in.
Appreciate it. I like it.
Hi, Mrs. Pumps.
Hi, Mrs. Pumps. All right. So next, moving on. Then we had Jade Cargill versus Thunder Rosa, who I like. I really like Thunder Rosa. I didn't watch this match, but I like Thunder Rosa.
What specifically do you like about her from not watching her matches?
She can wrestle. Pumps, what you think about this match, buddy?
Bring it in, Pumps.
It's the same problem. Jade needs more seasoning. She has a presence. She has an amazing physique.
Jade Cargill is AEW's Bianca Belair, yes?
I mean, yeah.
I thought Velvet was more the Bianca. Isn't that one girl's name Velvet? Black Velvet? Something Velvet?
Oh, Red Velvet.
Red Velvet.
Because Jade Cargill is pretty jacked.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Red Velvet doesn't have the look. Like, I think Jade is taller than Bianca, but they're pretty much the same build.
I'm tripping. Red Velvet they're trying to make her more like Sasha.
Yes.
They're trying to make her more like Sasha Banks. But yeah. I remember.
But Jade has the Sasha attitude.
I'm from Boston. Is she from Boston?
I have no clue.
Boston.
I'm from Boston.
My husband makes all my ring gear.
Do you see all this? I am the blueprint.
Good for Makazi because he is punching way above his weight class.
Yeah, he is.
I just, okay, bring it in, Illuminerdi family who's watching from home. I just want to know how they got together.
Well, he works backstage.
Yeah, I know that, but still, we're talking about Sasha Banks.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I know that's right. You're right about that.
but I'm with Jay. I'd like to know how that went down. Like, did he have to let's have lunch his way in there? Or was there like some fucking... Or
was he a drunken mistake? Is that what you want to know?
Or look.
And he took that audition seriously, and she was like, "All right,
yeah." And then all of a sudden, the end's like, or was it just like, fucking, I just saw this pair of tights that you made, and I gotta have you, bro.
That's what
your fingers are magical. I just gotta know.
I'm thinking that she was like,
because talent's attractive. Talent can be really attractive. You know what I mean?
Like, I feel like she was like, "Can you give me a ride to the airport?" And he got in the car, and he's, "What is this? What is this? Can you make me some tights out of this?" He was Did you? I made those, and she was
fucking,
like, "Oh,
he's fucking Geppetto with sequins." You know what I'm saying?
A haberdashery, if you will.
Boom. And he's just like, come back up to my room, and he's got swatches out and fucking patterns, and it's fucking those big fucking tailor scissors, and he's just fucking, it's like a Disney movie. She turns, all you see is his back and just like fucking threads and fucking
Is that velvet?
And
is
he
it
fucking
from Boston?
boom,
Is it velvet from Boston?
And he just booms, fucking spins around with like her fucking ring gear for the next, and then that's it. That's a wrap. And she's just like, I need you inside me right now.
Boom.
Oh wow.
That's how it happened.
You know what, Sasha? I'm not even mad at you, sis, because I love me nerd. I love me a nerd. So, girl, I ain't mad at you. And he happened to be a nerd with some body. So, salute to you, sis. Salute to you.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, talent can be attractive. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, when somebody is talented at something, like, that's like, that's a
because that's the shit you're gonna be up at 3:00 in the morning smoking blunts talking about. Remember when you made me those Dior tights? That shit was funny. Remember they busted in the back?
I mean, fucking look at Pete Davidson, for fuck's sake. That guy's not winning any fucking, GQ, model awards, but he's funny and he's probably a really good time and he's a fucking good, nice guy. And you know what I mean? Like, and he also has a giant penis. But you don't know that at first.
I mean, that's the word on the street.
I had heard that too. So shout out to all the guys that are watching this show that are some mid. If you some mid, you could win out in these streets. 100%. Don't let nobody shut you down, kings. Shoot your shot. You never know.
Fade. Personality lasts forever.
You're damn right.
That's why I'm gonna die alone.
Well, I don't know. Mrs. Pumps II show did find her some other New Year's Eve activities. Why you couldn't go to the party on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna ask that, but
I mean, I don't know. She's here. I can ask her.
Excuse me, Mrs. Pumps.
All right, so we had Thunder Rosa wins, setting her up to wrestle Ruby Soho for the TBS Women's Championship. Right?
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, but I think Pump's muted because he's used to asking.
Yeah, because she walked in saying, "Are you talking about me?" So they want to know why I didn't go to your New Year's party. Where you went on New Year's while I was alone playing Minecraft and you were out having fun. Because what?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh. Yeah, we can hear you, Jay.
Hi, Boogie.
I can't hear none of you. Hi. See, that's what I get for talking shit. Now I can't hear.
Okay. I'll relay it to the audience. She just squared up on me.
Hear.
Oh, we're just kidding around.
I can't
said
hear
she went after work.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a party, it was just two friends.
That's what I get. Perfect. I can't hear nothing.
And then look, and Jay can't hear this whole segment.
This is audio gold right here.
Yep. This is why you show up, everybody. This is why you stick around.
Right.
Pumps is in trouble. Jay can't hear.
She kicked open that door like the damn police.
Jay
I'm back. Yay! I'm back.
Hey!
It's back. So Pumps and his girlfriend are now fighting.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
That's a vicious rumor started by me.
I was just being funny. My bad.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
She said she went. It's because she went after work and it wasn't a party. There was just 2 people there. So
I know that's right, sis. Sometimes you just need your good Pete. It'd be like that.
I wasn't mad at it.
Then we had CM Punk.
You guys are working us into a program over here.
I know, right? Then we had CM Punk, who they made this big deal that he was appearing at Daly's Place for the first time. I didn't understand why that was a big deal.
Yeah, I didn't either. I watched that too.
So is that their MSG? Is this going to be forever their deal?
I mean, it's the venue they've spent the most time at.
Right. I don't know. But anyway, he cut a really good promo. He talked shit about Tim Tebow, that I thought was hilarious.
I hope their MSG is Arthur Ashe.
Yeah.
Because that's a super cool venue.
What did he say about Tony Khan wasting money? I feel like I retweeted it.
Oh
fuck my
yeah,
God.
he was Pumps. You know what the quote was?
I got nothing.
He said something like,
"Sorry, Phil.
Tony Khan wastes more money than
because I remember here it is. MJF, you're a waste of my time and you're a waste of Tony Khan's money. I never wanted
more than Tim Tebow.
Yeah, you're more wasteful than Tim Tebow, who Jacksonville. Because that was a good dig.
I mean, let me tell you, as someone who lives in the South, if you badmouth Tim Tebow in the South, whoo, buddy, watch out now, because you in for a fight. Exactly.
Y'all praying. We all praying like Tim Tebow.
Motherfuck Tim Tebow. Anyway.
And John Wayne.
What did John Wayne do?
Yeah.
That's Public Enemy. Motherfuck him and John Wayne.
Oh. It's like, wait, what?
Well, great. Mr. fucking sexual assault officer John Wayne impregnated like fucking 100 Native American women, probably against their will.
Oh. I mean, I'm not a John Wayne movies guy.
No, that's a thing, that there is a lot of like dudes on Indian reservations.
What was he just rocking up on the weekends? Like, all right, little lady.
They were shooting those fucking John Ford fucking classic 50s westerns, bruh.
He thought he was Biggie. Navajos creep me and they teepee. You doing too much.
Yeah. John Wayne was pitching teepees, bruh.
Look at that. You learn something new every day.
Go see my ones, go see my guns, hit it. Now tell your friends, Papa hit it, then split it in two. As I flow with the Junior Mafia, I don't know what the hell stopped me.
I'm clocking ya. Versace shades watching ya. All right. That's right.
Did you know there's 2 shots of tequila in this can?
Also, other thing I noticed was...
Ooh, that reminds me of something.
This week was the first... Hold on, Pumps. Hold on. This week was the first... This week was the first week that neither Daniel Bryan nor CM Punk wrestled on any shows.
Oh.
That I can...
He said he need time
Since they came back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they weren't going to do anything with Danielson until...
I know, but my point is that we were saying, are they going to make him wrestle every week? Are they going to burn him out? Blah, blah, blah. And then you know what I mean? So I thought that was kind of cool. All right. What do you have to go somewhere?
Yeah, I just got to run and grab something because it made me think of I need my gimmicks for later.
Then talk about wrestling with me and Jay.
Says the man who always runs off to pee and leaves us vamping. I don't want to hear it.
You know, I worry about Bryan Danielson and Edge, and I'm not segueing into WWE, but like these guys who were gone for extended amounts of time, and now like with Bryan Danielson, like just I don't want him to get hurt again. I like him a lot.
I know, me neither, but he's doing so much good work. It's like a selfish thing. It's like you don't want him to. It's like a football player who you're like. Gets like his bell rung and you're like, nah, let him. I want him to play because he's like the guy, and I enjoy. But at the same time, he's also a human who, you know, can only deal with so much more neck pain.
Right.
You know.
Salute to Antonio Brown's crazy ass.
Oh boy, Antonio Brown.
I started this tweet on Twitter, and surprisingly, it is now. I'm drinking. Why is the mic in my hand? I don't need the mic in my hand.
Like,
Put the
let me
mic.
tell you, motherfucker, something.
Let me tell you, motherfucker, something about this right here. Put your hands up. Let me give you a hot 16. Antonio Brown was on the field today. He was acting like a clown, and he ain't gonna stay. His teammates say he cool and they love him right, but guess what? He ain't got no paycheck tonight. Bars.
Bars. What's happening with it? What's up with it?
Period. But yeah.
I like it.
There we go. I'm going to stick to my day job, and I'm going to leave the rhyme saying to Nate.
All right. Back. Okay, we got we got Tony Schiavone interviewing Brian Pillman Jr. In their whole little feud with Malachi Black.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't really enjoy either one of I like Brian Pillman Jr. I don't like how he wears his varsity jacket all like down below his shoulders. Fuck it, I just want to just go, dude, just put the.
He's like wearing it like a fucking influencer. I hate.
Dude, I'm just like,
that shit.
yeah, I'm just like, just put the fucking jacket on, bro. Just put the jacket on. You're gonna wear the jacket, put the jacket on.
Put the jacket.
You know what I mean?
Just put
the goddamn jacket on.
Lotion in a basket.
Put the goddamn jacket on.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing their little thing, which I like, and these are things that I like about AEW is that.
Chris Haskell has checked in.
To me, Malachi Black is a huge star, and he's in a program with an up and comer that's a little bit lower because that keeps him doing something interesting where he doesn't have to be around the top of the card all the time, which I think AEW is doing a very good job at balancing these new guys that they're bringing in and putting them in feuds that work week to week, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So then we have the main event. We have Pumps' favorite, Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Orange Cass.
And the best friends, Trent and Chuck Taylor. Is it Trent Taylor and Chuck Taylor, or is he just Trent?
He's Trent Beretta, but
okay.
I think there's a copyright issue, maybe.
Oh, so they just call him Trent.
Yes.
Versus Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly in a 6-man, and it was great. I think they went 20 or so minutes. I thought it was a really, really good 6-man tag. Even though I don't really like anybody on the other side of Fish, O'Reilly, and Cole.
Trent's great. I love Trent.
Is Trent the buff one or the fat one?
No, the fat one's Chuck Taylor. Or as Cornette calls him, Chuckle Fuck.
I'm talking. Those guys look a goddamn Adonises next to me, but
no, not Chuck. Absolutely not.
Nature not fat, like by no means.
but yeah, the buff one can wrestle. I like him, but the other one's got to go, dude.
He was great in Roppongi Vice.
Okay.
When he was actually in Chaos.
Oh, speaking of, a couple weeks ago, I seen our girl. What's our girl that wrestles for Chaos?
There's no girls that wrestle for Chaos.
What's her name? The girl on the shirt with these guys.
Chris Statlander.
She can I like her.
Yeah, she can. She's great.
She can wrestle.
I like her name. It's multisyllabic.
Yeah, when Chris Statlander is on screen, not only is she my favorite member of Chaos, but I also watch her wrestle. If Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa wrestled, I would not fast forward it.
Yes, she would.
Does she have a big? She must have a big booty.
Statlander does. Yeah, that's Nate's automatically zoned in.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, so it was a really, really good match. They did call O'Reilly, Fish, and Cole Red Dragon, which I'm sure popped Pumps.
Absolutely.
Yep, I'm sure he enjoyed that. Yeah, and that was it for AEW this week. Unless you have any other notes.
Well, I do have. Well, I'll get to it later. Go ahead.
Okay. This week, everybody, I had the pleasure of interviewing Drew McIntyre.
Yay!
It was my first big interview assignment.
Woo!
I felt like Eddie Brock or Peter Parker. But yes, the Illuminerdi channel gave me the opportunity to interview Drew McIntyre. We're going to play a little clip here, and then there will be a separate video up to listen to the whole 15-minute interview that I did with Drew. So if producer Shay is on top of it, you should hear an 18-second clip right now, but we won't know if it's playing or not.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I am ready for you to wipe the smile off of Madcaps Moss's face on Saturday, buddy.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. With any luck, when I Claymore him in the face, I'll dislodge his jaw, and he won't be able to tell any more of those stupid jokes.
Oh, they're awful. They're awful.
Oh, tell you what,
A
if
pro's pro. A pro's pro.
that doesn't make you want to listen to the interview, I don't know what will.
Killing that shit, Big Nate dog.
I don't know what clip they played, but it was.
I have
must
no
have
idea.
been
You were
fantastic.
wearing a hat.
Where I feel like we're all hooded and
Yeah, if you're at home,
Incognito
put
today.
your hood up.
put your hoods up for the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order.
This is the Sith. This is the Sith or the Jedi episode.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Okay, let's get to
The
what
stepchild.
let's get to what they
Get to
put
that
out.
day one-ish.
Yeah, what they put out as
Producer Shay.
Shay's putting his hood on too. I like
Put
it.
your hood up, producer Shay. Present.
I low-key thought that he was putting that towel that's always on the back of his chair over his face, and I'm like, you couldn't pay me to put that towel on my face. Ah, he did it!
Man, he picked up that towel and that towel was sounding like
Exactly.
the towel said.
That towel can walk to the laundry room.
Want to get high?
The towel on the chair like,
Yes, and that was more entertaining than day one. Good night, everybody.
Exactly.
man, it
so-
pains.
All right. The first match was the Usos and the New Day. They went 15 minutes, and it was a good match. And this is my problem. If that match, the exact same match, was done in a Dynamite ring on a Wednesday night, we would be thinking it was a really good, solid TV match, right?
I agree.
Right? Pumps, you watched it, right?
I started at like the Edge match. So
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's my point.
I hear what you're saying. We've also seen this match how many times?
I understand. But we've also seen the Lucha Brothers and FTR, and they still make it work somehow every time they wrestle, correct? Right.
Yes.
Right. The problem is that A, we've seen this match a bunch of times, and B, nothing changes from their weekly shows other than match length on pay-per-views. That's it. Literally nothing changes. So
I agree.
you see, like, if you're live WWE is awesome because live wrestling is awesome in general. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're in the, I understand why the crowd gets into it when they're there and they're like, this is awesome and shit like that, even though the match was just kind of like whatever, because they're pumped up to have live wrestling back. You know what I mean? That's right. But as a TV viewer, it just seems like it's Monday Night Raw with an extra 7 minutes.
I agree. I agree
The whole shit
I
feels
agree with you.
bad.
This, you know what bothered me about this match? And I love, come on now, it's the New Day and it's the Usos. And I love both of those teams. Y'all know that. And my problem is I feel like I've seen them wrestle so many times and they never mix it up. Like, you can do all those same moves. Like, I know at what point I can almost predict it. I've seen it so many times. Like, when they're going to throw one of the Usos in the corner, and Kofi or Woods will do the step up like a Insecurity in the corner and kick him over the rope, and they're going to come off the turnbuckles and they're going to do a Samoan splash, and Kofi's going to do his low drop kick and roll back. And I feel like I've just seen, like, if you're going to keep putting them together, change up the order that they're doing their moves in, because it's so Control V, Control V, Control V. Every time they're together, it's like a good pair of draws, that you buy, when your draws wore out, you go get some more from wherever.
Here's the thing is that WWE's given us this, right? This is a quote unquote a blow off between these two teams, right? Whatever. AEW's given us a match of this caliber every week, at least twice on one of the two shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, WWE's
their pay-per-views are so sporadic that they have like
they don't have a choice
feel. Yeah, well, they have a big fight feel.
Right. Every week you're like, fuck, we're gonna see some shit this week.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they don't have because they've got to earn me wanting to spend $54 on their next pay-per-view. So I'm like, if I'm getting this for free, when the pay-per-views come around, they've got to be dope, right? That's the problem, right? Is that you put it exactly, Pumps, like, but the WWE is like, hey man, this is just a fifth show.
Exactly.
or a 2, 4, 6. This is a 9th show of a month.
I feel like they come in with a clipboard like, okay, who don't have COVID this week? Okay, Usos, New Day. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Right. Yeah.
At least give them. I feel like at this point, it's like, okay, lean in close, Illuminerdi family. It's like when you went to school and there was like a really smart kid in school, right? And they're gonna hand, and you hate this motherfucker, like the smartest kid in the class. Like, I was smart, but I was never the smartest kid in the class. And like, what to expect from them, and they're gonna do the same shit every week. I want them to mix it up.
Right.
Fuck off some shit once, or just go off script, or wear some different costumes, or.
But here's the problem: is that they're bringing up the wrong people. So like, even if they do mix it up, what's better? Is it better if we watch the Usos wrestle Sheamus and whoever the fuck that guy is he hangs out with? Is it better if the New Day is feuding with Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin? We're not going to like that either. It's just the roster is just soft.
It's very soft. Soft.
SAWFT.
Soft. It is.
Morrissey challenging for the Impact World title in a 3-way with Moose and Matt Cardona at Impact Hard to Kill coming up in January.
Oh, for real?
That's my homie. I got to get his shit in.
I like it.
We into it.
One great thing, which the Usos debuted a new move. At least it was new for me to see. It was a pop-up Samoan drop, which I thought was fresh. They popped him up. He caught him, and they called it an alley-oos. Which is my favorite fucking move name of 2022 so far. The alley-oos.
Shout out to the pot smokers across the nation, because clearly no one will convince me differently that was not inspired by a pot session. I'm not saying that anyone smokes weed in WWE. I don't know them people like that, but clearly that came up during a late night session.
That was so good I wrote it down. The alley-oos.
Alley-oos.
All right. Then we had Drew McIntyre, friend of the show.
Shout out to Drew.
And Madcap and Madcap Moss. Drew McIntyre won, as we assumed that he would.
This wasn't a hotly contested finish?
Madcap Moss got some good shit in. I will give him that. But Drew wins again and is rolling on, and it looks like he's probably going to be feuding with Baron Corbin, which I'm not thrilled about. But it is
with his sword.
his sword. Exactly.
I just want to say, Madcap Moss, go on your Instagram and blink twice if you hate this shit, because this is like the dumbest ass name. The name is dumb. The gimmick is dumb. The whole shit is dumb. Like,
Nate's got to go somewhere. Let's draw attention to it.
Dun, 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 dun. But back to Madcap Moss. There's no way you can convince me that when he decided he wanted to be passionate about wrestling, that he envisioned this for him. Who thought of that name? And shame on you. At least Baron Corbin gets to keep his name for the most part, but Mac, it's just so dumb. Like, anybody who's under 30, I'll say, has no idea what the term madcap is. No. Madcap makes me think of them old shows, Three Stooges, all the old stuff. Why would you give him a name like that when your current demographic that you're trying to reach did he fall down? That they're not trying to, that they don't know what the hell that is.
Because Vince is like 100 years old.
He was 147 years old when he came to work. So, Nate, I was just bitching about how Madcap Moss is like the dumbest name for a person in this era, and they're trying to reach a younger audience. Anybody under 30 has no idea what the fuck Madcap. What the fuck?
Under 30. Listen, I would say anyone under 40 might not know what the word madcap means. And I like madcap because that's a very clever old Englishy way of calling somebody crazy. He's madcap. Yep. Like, I think it's a cool like I would use that in a rap. I probably have. Actually, I have. Now that I think about it.
A horse has humps without constitution.
Yeah, a camel is a horse made by committee.
Designed.
There you go.
Designed. Shit.
You guys are getting closer. You'll get it.
A camel is a horse made by distinction. Would you say?
Committee. Designed by committee.
Designed. I'm gonna write it like every show, and one of these days I'm gonna get it.
All right. Next we had
exposedturnbuckle.com.
Next we had RK Bro.
Oh, this is when I tuned in.
And the Street Profits with the Migos at ringside. I don't get it. I can't listen. The match was whatever. I wrote something else down about this one. I don't know. Randy Orton did something, and one of the fucking announcers said, "This is a new, even more dangerous Randy Orton." I'm like, there can't be any more new versions of Randy Orton. Okay, he's been Randy Orton for like a fucking decade.
For like 16 years.
Yeah, like this is no new version of Randy Orton. Can't be any more deadly or this is it. This is the final incarnation of Randy Orton that we're getting.
Yeah. And he has a mustache.
Yeah. So they beat the Street Profits.
Matt Riddle speaking out allegations. Got to get my shit
in. Montez Ford looked great in this match, by the way. I think Montez Ford is a star.
Is he the one with the gyno or the singlet?
He's the skinny guy.
So the one with the gyno. Okay.
What the fuck's a gyno?
It's when you don't cycle down and use estrogen blockers when you're taking testosterone and when you're coming off testosterone. So you get bitch tits.
I was thinking gynecologist the whole time. I'm just thinking gynecologist.
Gynomastia. Bitch tits.
Bitch tits.
Pumps.
Yes,
Pumps is not only our law expert, he's also our science officer here on the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order.
Put some respect on his name.
Yeah. So yeah, then we had Edge and Miz, which was fucking god awful.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Hey, but Beth Phoenix came back.
Beth Phoenix nobody cared. Amazing.
She did look good.
And the crowd went mild.
Oh.
Nobody. she hasn't been around in so long that like it doesn't.
She was announcing NXT 2 months ago.
She sure was.
Nobody watches NXT anymore.
Nobody listens to techno.
Okay.
Yeah, I just feel like
let me see that something be. Is that from Eminem?
Yes.
Come on, bars.
you only have so many matches that Edge is going to be able to give you.
Yes.
Edge's bump card is almost full.
Yes, he's on the back of that shit.
He's on the back side, and he's doing great work right now. I think Edge is doing. If Edge was in AEW. No, but for real. Edge is doing great work at this stage of his career.
Has he been doing the Brood entrance this whole time?
You think
I just didn't know it?
I know he did it one pay-per-view. I actually didn't watch this match. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't see the entrance. But I didn't see the entrances. Because I fast forward past the entrances. But because I watched this before we got on the show, so I had to cram for time. But I did watch the match, and I liked Beth Phoenix's music. I thought that was cool. Was that her original music?
Yes.
That was cool. I like that. But yeah, running Maurice off. Great. You're just, and listen, nothing against Miz. Miz is a Hall of fucking Famer.
Facts.
2-time world champ.
This matchup doesn't work.
No, not at all.
Nope. They're trying really. I almost feel like Edge will only work with really experienced dudes.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't want to get his neck blown out again.
Right. Whereas Daniel Bryan gives no fucks. Daniel Bryan's wrestling midgets in the Dark Order. Daniel Bryan is like, hey, what? My fucking jello neck? Let me get my fucking jiggling jello neck in the ring versus numero uno, the fucking pizza delivery Dark Order guy.
It's Jingling Baby.
Uno, whatever the fuck his name is.
Jingling Baby.
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby.
Whereas Edge is like, you've got to have 1,000 matches under your belt to touch me.
You know who they ought to put him in something with Baron Corbin? Because Baron Corbin has that reputation of being a really safe worker. Figure out something out with him. Put him in some shit. And get rid of Mad Hot.
Just not if Baron Corbin's going to be this Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I didn't find Lone Wolf Baron Corbin.
Yeah, with the vest?
Yeah, I was...
NXT Baron Corbin was good.
Yeah.
Valet Baron was great.
I like Baron Corbin. I don't like this version of him.
You don't like Happy Corbin?
No.
Happy Corbin is trash.
Yeah. All right. Then we had Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. Didn't watch it.
Me neither.
Pums, did you watch it?
I like Liv.
But yes, sorry. Yes, I did. I was looking at chat. I mean, yeah.
Twitter was going crazy. I know that. They were going crazy, saying that was like Liv's best match ever. Was it really, Pumps?
Yes, it was a really strong showing for her, but how much of that was Becky?
Right.
Also, I'm disgusted with these creepy graphics that they do in front of everybody's thing. Like that weird Becky face that they put up while she walks in the ring. Like, stop it. Ugh.
Oh, the 3D thing. It's
yes, stop it.
I kind of like it. You guys don't like that? I mean, I don't know about her. I mean, just in general.
I don't like them. I don't like none of them. I don't like the Roman one. Like, I'm not with it.
When the Asian chick debuted and they had all that lightning and stuff, that was cool. Who's the Asian girl that we could have had?
Speaking of Asian chicks,
that we could have had an
where's
interview with?
Asuka?
Asuka's hurt shoulder.
Oh, Lee.
Yeah.
Xia Li.
Yeah,
her
entrance was fresh because of a lot of those 3D things. But all right.
I'm about to go back and watch. I'm not into. I just don't like them. I just think they look so like cornball. Like I want the crowd reaction if I'm watching TV and they can't see it. It's just for us to see on at home. So.
My cousin said, I want to hear more about Jello necks wrestling midgets.
That's why did you just see my face? I read that in the chat. Like, hey, yo.
I'm here for it.
Who was the girl, the female that got released that asked for her release this week?
She didn't ask for a release. She just fucking left. Toni Storm.
And they were pushing her.
She was working a program with Charlotte. She worked the house show. She promptly booked herself a plane ticket home and said, right. You do what you want. I ain't coming.
They probably told her some stupid shit. Like they probably wanted her to do some fucking madcap Happy Corbin shit. And she was like, nah, I'm Australian, first of all. Second of all, I'm hot. I want to take this. And she dipped.
I'm taking my talents to Jacksonville.
that's the case, yeah?
It's gotta be.
I mean, because why else would you?
She's friends with oh God,
Shay.
No, not Shay. The Britt Baker's.
Shay would love that so much.
Britt Baker's.
Adam Cole.
No.
Come
anyway, I'll get there. I'll get there. Yeah, it's the Mountain Dew. It's all the marijuana I be smoking.
See, you got to stick to the coconut rum.
Shay, don't ever do that again. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
All right, so moving on to our main event, which was modified.
Jamie Hayter. She's friends with Jamie Hayter.
The little one. The other one that's almost a midget.
Alexa Bliss?
No. Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter are close friends.
Look at this fool, producer Shay, because I said Alexa Bliss. Look at this dude.
Who's the super short one in AEW that freaks me out? The back of her head barely touches the top rope.
Legit Layla Hirsch.
Yeah, Layla Hirsch. That's her. Yeah.
Yeah. Gross. Layla.
Yeah.
Tell us what you really think, Nate.
Yeah. No, I mean, she's like an attractive woman, but she weirds me out. Anyway, Roman Reigns has COVID.
Sure does.
And Roman, call me. I'll quarantine with you, boo.
Yeah. So he was, which brings us to a conundrum here in the WWE. Because if you guys noticed, I believe that the main event finished 7 minutes early. I think they only went 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
So my question is...
That pay-per-view was the longest year of my life.
So my question...
I only watched half of it.
My question is... do you think that the main event between Roman and Brock was only going to go like 7 to 10? And they just extended the other ones a little bit? Or... No.
Okay. I think they told Roman what they had planned, and Roman said, fuck that shit. I've got COVID. You will not take the belt off me in this faction. I need a chiropractor for carrying this fucking company on my back.
You think Brock was going over regardless?
I don't.
I do.
No, Jay does.
I know.
I do. I do.
And so they just moved him over and just ruined everything that they've been doing on Raw.
I mean,
let us look back to Sasha Banks, who was supposed to have that big match at the pay-per-view, and then all of a sudden she too had COVID.
Well, the conspiracy theory is that WWE is no longer testing for COVID, so he had to go out on his own to get tested.
Oh.
So, I mean, you know.
For those of you that don't know at home, Roman had COVID, so they put Brock in the 4-way versus Big E, Lashley, Seth, and KO for the WWE title. And then, shockingly enough, Brock Lesnar won.
Beat the champ clean in the middle.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I feel bad for E.
Because Big E was working his ass off.
And he didn't even come out last.
Just working their ass off.
Big E didn't even come out last. Brock should have came out first. E should have came out last. I get that you want the big Lesnar pop. I get it. Bring him out first.
Yeah, I agree. I thought Seth and KO are a cool little devious asshole heel, little clique. I like that. They had some cool spots, but Lesnar walking around and just fucking German suplexing everybody. He doesn't do. I don't care anymore. I just don't.
Also, why is Brock friends with everybody now? He's like mugging for the fans all of a sudden?
Yeah.
And talking.
What's happening?
Illuminerdi family, bring it in real quick. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Bring it in. 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 If you're listening from home, Vince hates the New Day. Brock has now defeated 2/3 of the New Day. He hates that these singing, ass shaking motherfuckers is so over. He hates it. He said, "Fuck this."
If they didn't sell so much merch, he would have broke them up a long time ago.
Hell yeah. And no one can convince me otherwise. He was like, "Fuck that. We are gonna shit on this like we did Kofi."
Yeah.
They spent all this time having E do stuff on Fox with boxing, him being at football shit.
He was at the Hawkeyes game.
A company man just out there.
Yep.
Out working and
working.
doing interviews on the Breakfast Club. Intelligent guy, very well liked guy.
They're not letting Brock on the Breakfast Club.
No. Charlemagne the God is not letting Brock
tear him up.
No. Brock Lesnar. If you are out there listening to this show and you have some secret pictures of Vince in the bed with a hyena and Edge, send them to us here at theilluminati.com. Please email jay@theilluminati.com. Because at this point, like, why do you hate the New Day so much? Like, Big E was doing all the things. And yeah, they're going to be like, but he was champ for 364 days. He should have still been the champ. He's been carrying that shit.
Yeah, but Big E's never had that match yet. What's your Big E match? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
He's
facts.
good.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
So
they gave him the belt. Like, cool, he deserves it.
So then, which begs us to ask, what do you now do with Roman? So now you've taken Brock and you've put him on the other brand now. Who is the spoil?
Exactly.
Who's the spoil for Roman?
That was exactly my next question. So now you've done this whole thing with Paul. Now what?
Yeah, see, look.
You've done this whole
Nate,
thing.
talk that shit, Nate.
Not like it's this great story arc. Paul Heyman cut one of the best promos of the year last week. All fucking unshaven, looking like he was on fucking hard copy. Fucking
promo of the year. Stop it.
It was fantastic.
It wasn't promo of the year.
I didn't say that. I said he cut one of the better promos of the year.
You said best.
No, I did not. I said one of the best. One of the best. I'll give you best. But not the. No, I didn't say the. I said one of the.
Yes, you did, Nate. Fucking
wind that shit, Shay.
Run the clip back.
It's already smoking. It's not
the goddamn tapes. But yeah, and now you've built this whole thing up, and now we're not going to know what would have happened at I'm sure they had something. I'm sure Paul was backstage ready to do something. And unless, and I know this is a big unless, because I know WWE is stupid. Unless they're just putting it on him temporarily. Sorry, WWE. I'm not beloved. Unless they're just putting it on him for a short amount of time until Roman gets over COVID, and then they bring him back, and then maybe Big E gets the clean. But that would assume that they love Big E like that, and I just don't see that. No, they're not giving. They're putting the belt back. No, because it's gonna have to be at the next pay-per-view, and they're not gonna.
In that match will beat Brock.
Nope. Maybe Bobby. What about Bobby Lashley? Neither of them can talk on the mic.
Nope.
I also like
back on Drew.
I also like friend of the show, Drew McIntyre.
Mouth. You shut your filthy
friend
mouth.
Friend of the show, Drew McIntyre. Shout out to Drew McIntyre.
I've got a really cute picture of Drew. One of my, if you go to Instagram, my latest picture, this big buff guy. I got to do it for the haters who be like, man, where man is? That might be my man right there. But for those of you who listen to this show, that's not in fact my man. That is in fact Drew McIntyre's big brolic chest next to me cheesing. That's why I'm cheesing like that.
My cousin said your hot take had him walking around the kitchen, Jay.
Shout out to Chris Haskell. Oh my God, Chris Haskell. Shout out to you, fam.
Yeah, so I'm very interested to see because well, if they're not testing, then Roman can feasibly be back on TV this Friday.
Roman ain't coming back up in there with them cootie having bitches.
I mean, the CDC,
but if they're not testing,
the CDC has changed their guidelines. I think it's 6 days now. So theoretically,
testing. He'll come back when he's good and ready.
I don't know.
All right,
you shouldn't have put Brock in the match.
Right.
No, people paid. They had to see if you could. You had to give him something.
Brock, you gave him a 4-way. You didn't have to give him Brock.
But you're paying anyway.
Brock should have came out there because
it's not a pay-per-view. It's on Peacock.
It's still a pay-per-view, though.
It was a pay-per-view. There was
other than Jim Cornette, who is buying WWE pay-per-views from
I don't know, but it was an option.
Dummies.
It was an option to buy this $54.99 thing. And listen, if you're a company and you get 50,000 people to pay $54.99, that's paying a couple wrestlers. I mean, why would you not put it on pay-per-view?
Okay. I understand what you're saying, but they shouldn't have. I know McMahon's thing is get the match in the ring, whatever, but you get the match in the ring on SmackDown. It's a draw for SmackDown. It's now you're in a ratings war, sort of half-assed on Friday nights. I know Rampage is after SmackDown, but have the main event run long. Be petty. Take up the first hour of Rampage.
I don't know, bro. If I bought tickets to see that show and Roman and Brock weren't on it, I'd be pretty fucking pissed.
Card subject to change.
I would have sent Roman out there like, yo.
Roman the mask on a pole match.
Atlanta, I got COVID. Acknowledge me. And send him to the back. And then you send Brock out, and Brock goes, I came out here to challenge your tribal chief, but like a bitch, he's blaming it on COVID. You know, like, make it sexy.
Send the Usos out.
Both guys out. Both guys.
Thank you, Pumps. Thank you. Have him beat up. Like, why didn't they just jump him? Have him do a promo and have the Usos come out from under the ring and whip his ass.
Instead of a first blood match, both guys are in N95 masks. And it's the first dude to knock the N95 mask off of his opponent and give him COVID. It's the first COVID Omicron title bout.
Tonight's show brought to you by APT.
Theoretically, you could have shot the match with an empty arena and just hit it. Not hit it, but you could have shot the match at the empty arena, played it first thing. If you had to have the match, shoot in an empty arena, whatever. I don't know.
Well, you can't just give the other guy COVID, though.
You think Brock is pro-vax?
Right.
That doesn't mean he wants to get it.
He ain't giving a damn about. He said he's gonna listen to Joe Rogan and drink some licorice oil and turtle droppings. And he's gonna be just fine.
He's drinking hydroxychloroquine with old 45.
He's drinking a 4 Locos with a NyQuil chaser, and he's gonna be fine.
And he's going to his deer stand.
Yes. And eat some bison and get a fresh new man bun. Salute to you, Brock Lesnar.
His hair also, like, when it's back, I thought that he shaved the whole thing and just had like the one little thing. It's so high. I don't understand that haircut. Like,
they got Brock out here like
I don't like when it's down. What is it? Do you wear it down when he's not wrestling? It just must look really.
He can't wear that down.
Brock should have came out like,
So why not just shave it? Oh.
He could have done the whole match like this.
See? Jay's got all the answers.
We ready. We ready. He needs some curly hair though.
Yeah. Is there any other wrestling notes of the week? Anybody? Pumps, Jay.
I do.
Okay.
Give it to us.
Officially, as of today, yesterday, all Ring of Honor contracted talent is no longer Ring of Honor contracted talent. If you have a favorite wrestler in one of those promotions, tweet at AEW, tweet at Tony Khan, tag them on Instagram, do a reel, do a story, do whatever you have to do. Get your favorite wrestlers hired at new promotions not named WWE.
Yeah, I was about to say, why did you just say AEW? How come we can't tweet at WWE for these people to get hired?
Because if people are actively walking out of matches and booking themselves flights home, is that a place you want to work?
You don't think that fuck.
You're trying to figure out who's on the Ring of Honor roster.
Hold on, no, hold on.
I'm here for this one.
This is gonna be a funny one. It's not Jacques Rougeau. Who's the other one? Who like electrocutes himself and shit.
PCO.
Yeah, PCO. What's his real name though? Like his WWE
Pierre Ouellette.
Yeah. What? You don't think WWE's trying to sign him?
No. He's 55 years old. They're gonna bring him back for one more run?
Yeah.
With the Mountie? I don't think so.
Oh, was the Mountie?
No. He was one of the Quebecers.
Oh, right, because Jacques Rougeau was the Mountie.
Yes.
He always gets his man.
Always.
Is he related to Jacques Cousteau?
He's related to one of the Canadian, I want to say the one that does announcing, maybe?
And isn't the guy who like electroshocks his nipples named Destro?
What?
The guy he has a guy in his promo manager.
Yes. Oh, I don't
Destro.
know. Maybe. I don't know.
Why is this man electroshocking his nips?
Jay, this guy PCO did a wild gimmick where he
PCO's not human is the gimmick.
Yeah, he said he's not human. So, like he was like Frankenstein and he would get like cinder blocks dropped on him and shit.
Yeah, gee, do you think WWE's gonna sign that guy?
It was real highbrow wrestling like Pumps likes.
Yeah,
he needs to work for that company that I sent you guys that bloody ass picture for.
Oh god, he's done stuff for GCW. Ugh, I can't.
Oh,
but yeah, support Ring of Honor, former Ring of Honor talents, please. Send them to a good working environment like Tony Khan and AEW. Not an oppressive workspace like WWE and the crazy old man known as Vince.
Tony Khan got 10 years. He'd be crazy in a minute. He got time.
Hey, WWE, you want to sponsor this show and show us up with some racks? I'll cut Pumps right now.
Right.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I love you.
I can't hate on you. I mean, if they back the truck up, I get it.
41, bro. I got to get the bag, dog.
No, I'm with you.
You backing it up, Pumps? What did you just say? You backing it up?
No, I said if they back the truck up, if they back the dump truck up for money.
Because all I heard was back up and dump. So I was like, I got dump. Baby, but, let me sing it again.
Hey, shout out to all 10 people watching right now.
Yeah, what's up, peeps?
Yeah, what up?
Yeah. What's up? Oh, we got 10 people in here. Hit the like button. There's 10 of you in here. Hit the like button and super chat up in this bitch.
Right.
Send us $1. All 10 of you, send us $1. Well, one of them is me, so I'll send us $1.
Oh, one of them's me as well. And one of them's Pumps, and one of them's Shay. All right, fall 5 of you.
Yeah.
I was 11 now.
For $5 a day, you can feed the staff of the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order with a cup of rice.
One of them is Pump's mom. One of them is probably Joe. One of them is probably Battlestar Galactica. One of them One is probably Josh.
Josh ain't watching this shit.
Yeah, but they probably like have like some
What else
Insta on their computers where they just make like anything Illuminati posts. They just watch to get a view in. They watch for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
They conspire against us. I think they all have these Saturday secret meetings that they like to have. I think they get together and they watch all them fucking Power Ranger videos together. They synchronize their phones and they conspire against the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order. I know what y'all doing.
Okay, though, Jay, fucking Koreatown's far away, man.
What?
Koreatown, to go over there for these meetings.
Well, they're not like deep.
Why are you doxing the fucking channel?
My what?
Doxing. Why are you giving away their information?
Koreatown? That could be in fucking any major metropolis USA, bruh.
They're like Koreatown adjacent because, like, from my house, and you've picked me up, it's like a straight shot practically.
Bro,
for
there's like 100,000 people live in Koreatown.
Man, it's like 100 million people living in Koreatown. Koreatown is crowded. They're like adjacent, like they're out on the outskirts of Koreatown.
Yeah, you just pay attention to the Southern States Championship there, champ.
Crispus Attucks belt.
So we haven't done this in a while.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We'll do some view counts.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And I feel like the channel's in kind of the channel's in retrograde. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. I'm glad you admitted it. I hear people talk about that, and I'm like, yeah, Mercury's totally in retrograde. I don't know what the fuck it means.
None of that shit means.
Mercury's totally in retrograde.
Yep. It's affecting my cycle. Man,
Yeah,
I tell you
wild.
what.
It is wild.
Man.
But I don't know if they put up more content or less content. I can't really tell because the things are so all over the place. I think because listen, we're not in on these meetings, so we don't really know where the channel's headed. We're just along for the ride. We're in the caboose of the channel.
For sure.
Yeah. So we're doing a lot of
the fat caboose.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of quick hitters, I guess, where we break down Marvel stuff, like who Bill Murray is playing in Ant-Man and Wasp, Valkyries, coming into the Marvels. Apparently we interviewed Veronica Taylor's the voice of Ash on Pokemon.
Oh man.
That got 150. We're getting beat by Pokemon.
Nate's rap career has been in retrograde for a decade. And Chris Haskell drops the mic.
But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's as many Power Rangers stuff, unless I'm reading this wrong. So the good news is that we've got like 3 videos of the last 10 videos on the channel. So shout out to the powers that be, scaling back the Piggy Stardusts of the world.
Piggy Stardust has been MIA since you called her out, and I'm here for it.
You want none, dog.
She came in, she dropped a hot video and said, "I'm out, bitches."
Turned her to bacon, son.
That's right.
She made it a hot line. We made it a hot song.
Don't be the next contestant on that Summer Jam screen.
Yeah,
Period.
Turn her to bacon. Just we out here.
You must have done something because you popped Shay hard. Huge pop from Shay.
But yeah, so the last Power Rangers thing, because since that's our major rival on the channel.
The mofos.
They had a spotlight on the fan club, which got 204 views, which was 2 weeks ago. All right.
What was this fan club looking like, though?
But
that the spotlight
sweaty.
was on.
Sweaty. But if you take that 2 weeks, okay, and we've dropped 3 shows within that 2 weeks before the Power Ranger show has dropped another show, and we've got 85, 44, and 53. Now, I'm not good at math, but that's probably like a little under 200. So we're
Facts.
keeping right up. 85, 44, and 53 sounds like a little under 200 to me.
Break.
It's one set. Yeah, it's 170 something.
Yeah.
180.
So yeah, shout out to us. Shout out to everybody sticking around and hanging out with us every week, man, for real.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I don't know. We might have to switch to Tuesdays. We
The
did get a
Tuesday
lot.
was kind of fun.
Tuesday was lit.
It was also our biggest viewed show of the last 3 weeks. So I don't know.
Tuesday
we'll
was
see.
lit.
Yeah.
Liddy.
One Tuesday a month. And we don't talk about wrestling. We talk about everything but.
Yeah. We talk about John Wayne and his sexual escapades.
Exactly. And we spit random rap lyrics for
Yeah.
no reason.
Exactly. Well, that's all I have for the week, everybody. Does anyone else have anything else before we do our plugs and get on out of here on a crisp Sunday evening?
Man, it is snowing in Nashville. It was 80 degrees yesterday.
Oh, God.
The universe is not smiling upon the South right now.
Does it ever?
I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding.
I haven't been here that long.
I'm pulling for the South, baby. Here I am, the mouth of the South, baby.
Mouth of the South Bay.
Mouth of the South, baby. You're gonna melt that snow, baby. Melt that snow.
If you had Nate's South Bay microphone gimmick coming back on your bingo card,
Pumps, what would you like to plug, my friend?
well, Pumps has got a big thing coming up.
That's
We're
right.
entering the wild, woolly world of Twitch. We're going to be streaming. We're going to be...
Twitch it up, baby. Twitch and shout. Twitch and shout, baby. Twitch and shout. Twitch and shout, baby. Let's go, honky. Honky. Twitch and shout.
Did you call me a honky, or was that...
Come
No.
on, honky. Come on, honky. Twitch and shout.
So, the reason I got up earlier is because Nate was talking about John Wayne.
Don't be cruel, baby. Twitch and shout, honky. Let's go, baby. Come on, baby.
It made me go get this. This is Custer's Revenge. This is an Atari porn game.
Yeah, that looks like a cartoon is molesting a Native American woman.
And that's exactly the game you play. So
Wow.
I won't be she's tied to a
you didn't talk about this, honky. Listen.
Ever hoes treat me and they TP as I lay down laws like Alan Carpenter. Stop it.
Yeah, she's tied to a post and you have to dodge arrows, and then when you get to the other side, you do.
Whoa, buddy.
Yeah. So we won't be streaming that, but I do
Why
have it.
the fuck not? That's the
'Cause
only
there's
reason I
boobs.
tuned in.
There's
I
boobs.
There's titties!
There's boobs.
Titties!
But we
Oh,
will be
man.
streaming things like Donkey Kong Classic.
Ah, that's such a letdown. That's like
Fuck
having
you. We'll be streaming Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh, if
Uh,
you're not streaming fucking
I'll find a way to stream the titties, all right?
no, if you're not streaming fucking General Custer and the Trail of Tears, I'm not trying I'm not watching your Twitch, bro.
Final Fight Guy, the Blockbuster exclusive. And then the big one, Sega Marine Fishing. Yes, we will be fishing on the stream. So stay tuned. Pump61 on Instagram, Pump61 on Twitch, and the Illuminerdi's Twitch. We'll be out here shortly doing that. And maybe some Custer's Revenge if I can figure out how to make it work.
Bro, if you're not gonna stream Custer's rear end, I'm out.
But it's like actual 8-bit in and out. I can't show it.
That's hysterical.
But I can't show it. They'll ban me.
I'm 41 years old. I've never seen 8-bit in and out.
Well,
ever.
you're missing it. I mean, I'll try.
Well, I don't want you to get kicked off the channel. Is there?
I'll do it on the Illuminerdi's channel, not on mine. That way, if it gets banned,
you
it's
can
not
do it on
on
my
me.
channel. I'll post it.
Okay.
Come on, baby, bring that 8-bit in and out over to the Cooper Record Store, baby. While you're there, pick up a copy of The Last Laugh. Here we got Custer's Last Stand. 8-bit in and out, baby.
I think 8-bit in and out needs to be the single. Dust, if you're watching, why don't you work up a beat for 8-bit in and out?
Oh, man.
My name is Peaches, and I'm the best.
Oh, God damn it. That's funny stuff. Anyway,
yes,
Pumps.
Buster's Revenge, if you know, you know.
Follow Pumps on whatever Twitch thing he just said.
Pump 61.
Put it in post. Put something in post here that's got Pumps' shit. Producer.
It's the same as my Instagram, so it's easy.
Yeah.
We're very on brand here.
Yeah, whatever, wherever it is on the screen.
And watch out for Nate's interview on the channel.
Yes.
Nate's gonna talk about.
And after this, we're gonna Pumps is such my manager. I swear to God, if I really actually made some shit, Pumps would be a fantastic manager. He's
Really
thanks,
good.
buddy.
he makes sure he's the Bobby Heenan.
I work
my life.
cheap. I work real cheap.
Anyway, yeah. So I interviewed Drew McIntyre this week. That'll be on after this show in a separate video. We'll see if we can squeeze some more views out that way.
Stay tuned.
Yep, you can catch me on at Nathan Has Skill and all the stuff. More than likely, it's Instagram.
Does Drew McIntyre predict his injury? Find out on Nathan Haskell's interview.
Ooh.
Man, that would have been wild if I'd have been like, "Yo,
How's your neck feeling, champ?
what are the fuck?
You heard?
What are the odds you get hurt?"
Yeah. How's that neck feel? A little stiff?
Yeah. Buy my new album, The Last Laugh, Bandcamp. Nathan Has Skill. Yeah, that's all I got. Jay.
Make sure you are following Giandra LaBeouf, on all your platforms. Billie Jean does not have anything yet.
But make sure you're following me. I'm doing some interviews this week for the new Boba Fett show that's coming out on Disney. Lean in, Illuminerdi family. I got invited to a Snoop Dogg gifting suite this week for the Golden Globes.
Shit.
So let's just say next week's show might be lit.
I like it.
I might have to drive to Redondo Beach and go to Nate's house and do the show and turn it all the way up. You feel me?
Yeah, we can do that.
For sure. So yeah, follow me, Giandra LaBeouf, on all your platforms, and subscribe to Bad Culture TV. Make sure you subscribe to the Illuminerdi on everything, on Instagram, on YouTube, and stay tuned. ExposedTurnbuckle.com is coming. We're going to be dropping our first shirt pretty soon, and then all these crazy shirts that you hear about us say, there should be a shirt like a horse is a committee designed by camels. Stay tuned.
Close enough.
Stay tuned.
What'd you think about how we're gonna have a shirt that says, "What'd you think about that match?" Didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it.
Don't fast forward through the matches. That's another shirt coming to the channel. Oh, Billy, am I too loud? I'm sorry. So thank you everybody for watching us tonight. We are so happy. Happy 2022. May everyone have prosperity, peace, love, treat people with kindness, and we love you, and we'll be back next week.
Wrestle Kingdom this week, baby!
Hey, baby.
At least I have chicken.